Well, it is the 9th of September, the year 2023. Welcome to EBN Weekend Edition, and many thanks for tuning in. My name is Sammy Adika. Well, remember to engage with us through our socials at EBN TV and at Sammy Adika. Well, starting us off with matters politics, President William Ruto now says that his United Democratic Alliance Party, UDA, will hold the grassroots elections in December this year. Ruto has stressed that UDA seeks to involve every region in a bid to end tribal and divisive politics that have taken center stage for years now. Speaking in Nyeri during the homecoming of PS Alex Wachira, UDA leaders have vowed not to allow the opposition disrupt their leadership.
Tunawajivunia sana kwa sababu nyinyi mumetusaidia kuondoa ukabila katika siasa ya Kenya. Na kwa sababu wa Kenya, nyinyi watu wa mlima mkiongoza, mulitupatia amri ya kwamba siasa ya Kenya isiwe na ukabila. Ndio sababu huyu Alex atafanya kazi sehemu yote ya taifa letu la Kenya. Huyu Alex atafanya kazi Northeastern, ataenda Coast, ataenda Western, ataenda Nyanza, ataenda Rift Valley, atakuwa hapa Central, because we want to serve in the manner in which you elected us. Mulituambia mbali na changamoto zote zilizokuweko, mkatuambia mnataka tuunganishe Kenya. Na mimi nataka niwahakikishie serikali hii ambayo Mungu ametubarikia kupitia kwenu, tutatumia kuunganisha taifa lote la Kenya na tuweze kutembea pamoja kama wananchi wa taifa la Kenya. Mimi nawashukuru sana kwa sababu yale mambo tulikubaliana na nyinyi, tulikubaliana tubadilishe Kenya. Mkatuambia mnataka tuwasomeshe watoto wetu. Mimi nataka niwaeleze ya kwamba kwa miezi 8 sasa tumewaajiri walimu wapya 56,000 wa kusomesha watoto wetu.
Mtaniombea? Nataka kuona nikae na hiyo wazungu, niwajulishe ya kwamba ile pesa wanatoa haifiki hapa. Wakubali wakuje wachukue direct kwa wakulima. Mambo ya maziwa hapa Kenya ni watu ya maziwa. Rais amepanga minimum ni 50 kwenda juu. Rais hii Kenya, it is 52% of Nyeri. This Kenya needs affirmative action, Your Excellency. Mambo ya damu ya Narumoro na Karemeno, rais utuangalilie. Na tukigoja hizo dam, rais tusaidie borehole kadhaa hawa watu wapate maji. Na finally wale viongozi hapa Nyeri, na nishukuru huyu gavana ametuunganisha. Hii Nyeri haina msoso. Kukiwa na maneno gavana utuite, tutakuja tumekimbia. Wewe ndio kiongozi wetu hapa. Ndio tuweze kuvuna kwa serikali ya huyu rais. Si nisi tulimchagua. Sasa tukipigana tutawinda maneno kwake saa ngapi?
Well, and still on matters politics, chaos erupted at the Garissa County Assembly as members of the Azimio One Kenya coalition almost exchanged blows over leadership positions. This came after the Azimio La Umoja picked Dadaab member of County Assembly Mohamed Abdi Farah as the new Garissa County Assembly majority leader and kicked out Abubakar Khalif from the post.
Now this is the third time he's doing it to me in collaboration with one Honorable Abdi Idle, the speaker of this institution, who took the position of the party whip, a coalition whip. I cannot say that he's a speaker. He acted as a whip, communicated, written a communicated, I can say, read a communicated and made a judgment. As you all know, you have to be given a proper hearing. A whip has to communicate. All Azimio members need to sign. In the first place, when there is no official communication inviting you to attend a meeting, can someone attend a meeting purported to be removal of Azimio leadership from office.
Yaani kama umepata hata ya kotini, kuna namna ya kufuata, kuna nidhamu katika bunge la kitaifa la hii ya county. Peleka hizo vitu yako kwa speaker. Speaker atoe communication. Aniambie mheshimiwa, tafadhali, sababu hii order kutoka kotini, tunataka utoke kwa hiyo kiti.
Now crossing over to Western Region, National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula has called on Western leaders to unite in order to secure the presidency in the future. Speaking at St. Peter's Siboti during the Education Day, the leaders under the umbrella Western Leaders Caucus have called on the Mulembe Nation to support their own come 2032. Wetangula stressed on the need for the region to work closely with the government in order for them to benefit greatly.
Iliyopita ilituacha mbolea ikiwa shilingi 6,700. Sasa mbolea ni shilingi 2,500. Serikali inataka kuweka hapo pesa ya kutengeneza chakula ya kulisha watoto Kenya mzima.
Kuna watu wanajaribu kuja kutuchokora. Wakati wanaona watu wa Western tumeshikana na tunaongea lugha moja, tunaenda pahali moja, wanakuja wanaanza kuchokora kidogo kidogo. Mara hii nataka tuwe ngangari, tusiruhusu mtu yote akuje katika umoja wetu kama the Luhya Nation. That is the only way we will earn respect from others in this country.
Kushukuru, ukiendelea hivi najua hii Bumula.
And the sugar conference held in Kakamega County that sought to address the recent challenges that have crumbled the sugar subsector has been concluded on Saturday, with the stakeholders establishing the possible solutions to revive the subsector. The host, Kakamega County Governor Fernandez Baraza, has stated that the county and national government will work together to revive the project, the local sugar industries, and ensure Ken farmers benefit greatly from the sugar business.
Any reforms in the sugar industry must speak to what is happening in the private sector's operational space to provide a comprehensive solution in the sector. The sugar industry has to be decartelized. Pervasive cartelization hurts farmers and manufacturers and consumers. A private bill by Navaholo MP Honorable Emmanuel Wangwe proposes stringent rules, including requiring sugar importers to provide samples for testing before actual importation. It further recommends that a fine not exceeding 10 million shillings or 5 years jail term be imposed for those who flout the provision. Upon Makofi, while such measures may appear drastic, it is high time we protected our local industries if we have to develop as a country. On Mumias Sugar Company, the National Treasury paper recommends the establishment of a revitalization committee to be appointed to work with the board, county governments, and other key stakeholders to identify and implement an effective restructuring plan. We may also benefit from the task force report on the revival of Mumias Sugar Company, which was discussed in this forum. Ladies and gentlemen, on the recent performance of the sector, data shows that sugar sector provides additional insights that can inform the planned reform measures for the sector. For the last 5 years, the production has increased by 62% from 491,000 tons to 796,000 tons. And this, of course, provides an opportunity for the growth of production. In terms of imports, we spent $1.3 billion to import sugar.
Well, and Kengen has donated food worth 20 million to support 136 schools in Kirinyaga County. Speaking in Mushanga Primary School, Kengen officials have called on education stakeholders to consider donating more foodstuffs to school as many school-going children stay at home for lack of food.
In the past, we've had the country has experienced prolonged dry periods, and some communities have suffered due to lack of food, and school children have been specifically affected. It affects school attendance because what happens is that children do not go to school when they've not had food.
Titus Ngoshi Mwaneki, mimi ndio chairman wa wazazi kwenye hili shule. You know, taifa letu la Kenya tumekuwa na janga la njaa. Actually kumekuwa na upungufu wa mvua. We had some absence in this school. Kuna watoto maybe hawakupata sapa, wanakosa kuhudhuria shule. So this time round vile tumepata ile chakula, we are very much sure that our pupils and students wa JSS wataweza kuhudhuria vizuri.
Kwa hivyo leo hii katika eneo hii ya Mavuria tumeleta chakula hapa Mashanga, na hashwa hata kwa jamii mzima huwa tunawapelekea chakula, na hiyo ni kwa sababu ya hiyo hali inasababishwa na ukame.
Kupata chakula tunakuta sometimes tunitishwa chakula huku shule, na si wengi wataweza kuafford hizo chakula zenye tunaitishwa, lakini nao tutaweza kusoma bila any problem. Tutaendelea and we promise to pass. Maji wanafunzi kweli tutaangushwa kwa ametufanya hivi, tutapata matija kwa kuwa ametusaidia hivi. So asanteni sana, be blessed, endeleeni kusaidia hivi and God will bless you.
Asante sana. Tunataka pia tufungue ya maharagwe to confirm. Sio tumeletewa kitu kingine, sio maharagwe.
And still on matters education, Western region lawmakers have raised alarm over lack of enough teachers in the region. The lawmakers have condemned the Teachers Service Commission TSC for employing teachers without proper plan. The lawmakers now want TSC to ensure schools in Western Kenya have enough teachers as more teachers come from the region.
If your plan is for 10 years, you can try eucalyptus trees. But if your plan is for a century, you must invest in education.
Kuna kaunti mbili hapa Kenya ina walimu zaidi than the required number. Is that fairness? Kakamega iko na shortage ya walimu 10,000. Yet Waluhya, watu wa Western region, they produce 32.4% of teachers in the national economy. Kwa nini sisi tukue na shortage?
Tunataka tuone ya kwamba tukitoa walimu wengi pia promotion inakuwa commensurate with the number of teachers we are producing.
Hii mkoa ya magharibi yetu ya zamani hatuna walimu ya kutosha. Kwa miaka mingi tumekuwa tuko chini.
Kama wazazi wa Bumula tutilie mkazo. Unfortunately report inaonyesha Bungoma tuko namba 3 katika Kenya kwa watoto wasichana wadogo kupata mimba.
Tangula halali na viongozi wengine wote hawalali.
Well, that right there marks the end of the first part of EBN Weekend Edition tonight. We shall be right back with this, or rather many more news items. Don't go too far.
You've seen them on TV.
Nakushukuru Mungu wangu kwa kunifikisha hapa.
But do you know their stories? Come with me.
If people look at me,
yes,
even before they hear me, will they see Jesus?
Wezi ambia watu mimi am a worshiper, na wakati you are worshiping people can't encounter God.
Ukisoma hiyo inabidi sana katika ile maisha yako hata kama kwamba hauimbi.
Join me, Teddy Salmist, Mwana Wengolo Mosio,
and DJ Show
every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. only on EBN TV.
Well, welcome back. And right in Eldoret town, the Judiciary Service in Uasin Gishu County has vowed to work closely with the county government in a move to improve service delivery and reduce the backlog of cases. Highlighting the importance of the partnership, Eldoret High Court Judge Justice Ruben Nyakundi noted that establishing an alternative justice system will help reduce cases of backlogs that have taken years to clear. The partnership also seeks to bring on board village elders, community land management committees, and leaders from Nyumba Kumi.
The system we have can be coalesced together so that as at a point of call, this multi-door approach becomes the first point of call, so that once that the dispute maybe is not resolved, using those various doors, the court annex mediation, the arbitration, the what we call the wasays, properly trained to handle these particular disputes, then the court remains as a last bastion.
We are going to provide not just the offices, but even internet connectivity. So the challenge now is really for judiciary to make sure that they provide enough software to be able to use those services to enrich the provision of judiciary services to all the wananchi, even at the bottom of the pyramid. And this is really a very welcome move from this part on our part as a county, that we will enable the judiciary. And we want this to be a showcase so that you can permeate all parts of Kenya in terms of providing this alternative justice system. Because I believe, actually, after listening to all the players in the judiciary, that this will be a very innovative way that the impact will be huge in terms of provision of services to the wananchi.
Well, and now on matters digital economy, ICT Cabinet Secretary Eliud Owalo has called on the youth to embrace digital skills, upgrading and employment opportunities. Speaking in Dagoretti South constituency during the launch of the Jitume Digital Laboratory at PC Kinyanjui Technical Training Institute, CS Owalo stressed on the government's commitment to digital transformation and to generate 1 million jobs through digital initiatives.
The white-collar jobs are today limited. The only space where we have got enormous, unlimited potential of creating jobs is in the digital space. And the beauty of this environment is that as you learn, you also start earning. So you transform instantly from being a learner to an earner.
What we have here today is a movement towards idealizing around your future.
Well, and in Machakos, police have on Saturday shot dead a suspected carjacker and arrested one suspect after the other four escaped in a different vehicle. In the operation to recover the stolen vehicle, the police caught up with the suspects at Mutituni along the Kangundo-Machakos highway. The group is said to have disabled 2 of the tracking devices, forgetting a third one that enabled the police corner them. The police recovered a toy pistol, 4 Safaricom lines and 2 Airtel lines.
And for the last 2-3 weeks, they've been targeting the D-Max vehicles along the highway, Mombasa Road. And these vehicles are believed to be taken to a nearby country. Today, we managed to arrest one suspect, a person who was technically taken by a syndicate to deactivate the tracker of the vehicle. It is started that the vehicle itself is based at City Cabanas. That's where it is based as a transporter. And as he was doing his work, there were also robbers who wanted to steal the same vehicle. I think they had already identified the vehicle. So they followed the vehicle. They told the driver, we want that there was work that was supposed to do. So they took the vehicle. One person entered into the vehicle. Then they told the driver to go to their destination. On the way, it was blocked. They blocked it in a way that it was so close. And then as the driver stopped, 3 people came out of the vehicle. One with a police set, a communication gadget, and a pistol. Then the driver sensed danger, took off towards the right, and then ran off the road.
Well, following the heavy rains being witnessed in the country, River Loikas in Samburu County on Friday evening broke its banks and caused floods in the county. The floods has disrupted education in the county as students cannot cross over to school and back home. Samburu residents are now calling on the national and county governments to put in place necessary measures to reduce the effects of the El Nino rains that are expected to end in October.
Nilikuja kwa sababu ya kupeleka watoto shule. Mvua imefurika. Alafu watoto wetu tunakosa hata namna communicate na watoto kwa station, kwa bus. Watoto wamevungia ng'ambo na hakuna namna utaingia kwa bus kusafiri. So naomba tafadhali bwana gavana, ya daraja iinuliwe iwe juu ndio watoto wawe safe. Sisi ni kwa hivi daraja watoto wanaumia, hakuna kuvuka shule ya Loikas, watoto waendi wanateseka, kuji daraja ingine tuwekee, ilikuwa ni kidogo sana. Maji napita atupati watoto wapati wapanda kwenda shule ya Loikas.
Sasa sisi tunataabika sana kwa banda madaraja sana. Tunaomba tafadhali bwana county utusaidie tu, yani kwa ajili watoto wetu wote wako ngambo ile Alaga na sisi tuko ngambo hii, na hakuna mahali watu wanafuga naye hata kidogo, hata magari yote iko ngambo hii. Tunaomba usaidizi sana kwa Ruto.
Well, the Parliamentary Committee on Tourism and Wildlife is now proposing that language use in claims change in order to ensure victims of wildlife attacks are compensated. Speaking during a public participation on proposed reforms of the Wildlife Conservation and the Amendment Bill 2023, Hamisi Chome, the acting chairperson of the committee, has noted that the use of English language has denied victims compensation out of lack of understanding.
Msaada wangu ni serikali kunisaidia. Juzi niliposikia kuwa Valemevu andikwa kaitwa barua kafurika sana pale. Chifu pia niweko. Mimi na vana na wajukuu na mame na bibi yangu wote wanitegemea. Na siwezi kufanya kazi. Nenda kulisaidia serikali.
Wanyama wanasema wanatuletea pesa mingi. Si watalii wanakuja hapa Lamu na wanalipa. Lakini unakuta hiyo pesa haitusaidii sisi kama mwananchi. Ndiposa tunaona ya kwamba tunaendelea kuhimiza serikali ya kwamba kupitia KWS na bunge pamoja tuone kwamba jambo hili tumeenda nalo kwa vizuri na tulihakikisha kwamba limethibitika, basi ili wananchi wakaweze kupata haki.
Sheria ikipita, muhakikishe mmefuata zile taratibu. Maana kuna form lazima ujaze. Utajulikana vipi wewe kama umeumia kama ukujaza ile form?
Zile processes za kufanya watu wapate fidia, they are cumbersome, they are very long, ni kizungu mingi. Tafadhali ile form ifanywe user friendly.
The first lot of rehabilitated drug addicts have graduated and allowed to return to their homes under the initiative fronted by the spouse of the Deputy President, Dorcas Gachagua. The lot of 85 youth from Meru and Nairobi counties have expressed gratitude and stressed on the need to expand the initiative and support many youth drowning in alcohol and drug abuse. Lucas Gachagua has vowed to ensure that drug addicts across the country are rehabilitated.
We received them, they started the journey, and then I remember the same day I told them, ule amebakisha kitu afanya nini? Amarise. Waliona kama ni mchezo. So walienda pale nje, ule alikuwa na take away. They had to finish. Because of what? If they go with that one, maybe you tell them to discard it, what will happen? They'll keep on remembering that.
This only seemed to be in a location where we decided to do a pilot. So they are from Nairobi and Mount Kenya. So, and some of those ones who are in Mount Kenya, you can ask, you'll find that they will stand. Some are from Kisumu. Ni kweli? Yeah, so we are not doing in one area, but there must be, every journey starts with a one step, and we had to start some. My office has a record of more than 2,000 individuals who wish to undergo rehabilitation. Our approach to rehabilitation takes various forms, encompassing the ongoing inpatient rehabilitation at Remuru, the wellness camp at the ASK showground, where we have 85 who are already going through that, and other rehabilitation centers. There is also the ongoing outpatient and community-based rehabilitation programs in Kiambu, in Bomet, and Mombasa counties.
When you rose to spoke, all our faces were filled with hope, because you promised us full support, and true, we have witnessed it. We finally arrived at Timao Holy Innocent BSPSS Center, and within the first week of stay, so many things happened. We came to realize that we were powerless and our lives had become unmanageable.
Aipate elimu, ulevi na madawa yote yavuma duniani.
Well, great strides right there by the spouse of the Deputy President, Dorcas Gachagua. She's indeed doing some good jobs helping the drug addicts. But on our socials, Terian Mwaiki says, watching Emmanuel Muita, tuned in, and Nekoye Janet, watching from Kitengela, Teddy Sammy is tuned in. Many thanks for those who are watching live through our socials at EBN TV. Once again, my name is Sammy Adika. That right there marks the end of EBN Weekend Edition tonight. Until next time, do enjoy the rest of your weekend.